I know y'all didn't expect us to be on time today.
Y'all should know better.
On time.
Y'all should know better.
Right.
Shout out to everybody that's always on time. It's not us though.
I actually was. So like I was the first one on here.
Lucho was early.
I was early.
You were the second person on here because I had to open it.
As soon as she put the link up in the chat, I clicked that shit and was on here, and I was like, I'm Lord of the chat. I declared it in the chat. And then I proceeded to have a 20-minute podcast where it was just me impersonating each and every one of you having a conversation.
I was wondering who he was talking to because I was on IG Live and I just saw Lucho talking like down in the bottom before I added him to the thing. And I was just like, maybe he's like on the phone or someone's in the room with him. And I click him in and he's talking. And I'm like, who are you talking to? He's like, oh, you couldn't hear me? I was like, no.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure that shit was entertaining as fuck.
Do us. Yeah, I want to hear some of this.
Oh, fuck, I do this again. It was all right.
Yeah,
so
give us a little snippet.
It was like, what's good? It's your boy Jimmy Goods, Side Frank Chronicles. Got my co-host Stella. Stella, what's good with you? Oh, nothing. I'm moving to Oklahoma. So you guys are never gonna see me again. and then it was like, yeah, I feel that. So what's up, Spec? How you living? I'm just out here, all this pressure turned me into a diamond, and I'm out here just one of the masters of the universe. I create my own reality. It's all peace and love. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You feel me? Oh, what's up? What about you, Sonia? What you been up to? Nothing. I was just waiting to put my 2 cents in, but I got divorced in case you guys didn't notice.
That's a super cut for the rest of my life.
You guys did Lucho nail it?
Nailed it.
He nailed that shit. He nailed it. That shit's funny as fuck.
You gotta let a good impersonator, or whatever you would call it. Impressionist. Impressionist.
He's pretty good at it, this Lucho. Amor.
I like when he did Miss Swan. That was the best one.
Oh, Miss Swan?
Swan.
Oh, yeah, Miss Swan from Mad TV.
Mad TV.
Goodness. Fuck that. So you guys been driving places lately or what?
I flew to North Carolina.
No, actually, no.
I drove to the Bay and back.
Oh my god.
Oh
yeah, I was supposed to be there, but my car got fucking totaled.
Fucking life goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like
your car got totaled? Yeah. Were you in it?
Yeah.
Oh
it was
god,
basically
Lucho, what the fuck?
Of course I'm fine.
Well, we can only see it from the neck up.
Head gasket blew, gasket manifold, rupture of the radiator, and fucking bunch of shit. So there's like a control something relay, and it got damaged, and that's what ignites for all your codes. So like when I ran my car through a computer, no codes popped up, but that's because the actual mechanism to make the codes popped up was destroyed. So fried piston ring, like a whole bunch of shit. It was just bad. But I got a new car already, so charged to the game. It was a week late, but fuck the feds.
Still want to buy your
boat.
Pretty much.
Fuck the feds.
I still want to buy your boat. Can your new car tow your boat or?
Nah. I got a 2021 Toyota Corolla. It's a good car. I get like 40 miles to the gallon. Fucking, it'll last me easily 500,000 miles. So fuck it.
It's about to be the summertime, man.
Ooh, yeah.
Does your boat need some hose?
Yeah.
Holla. Where are your girls?
A boat full of MILFs and shit.
I'm not a MILF.
Fuck yeah.
I am. Shit.
I don't have any children.
Plenty of MILFs.
She's got a dog, so she's a dog mom.
I like how Sonia highlights all of her green flags. She's like, I'm divorced, no kids, holla at me.
Holla, single as a Pringle.
Are those green flags or red flags? I don't know.
I don't know.
However you want to take it.
I actually
I think
would
the color
never like
depends on you.
Yeah.
taking it is not what Daddy Goods does. I don't know. I know some guys like that,
I
but
heard different.
I like to
what?
take it.
Let's phone a friend. Erica, ding ding ding. She always comes
Hello?
in and fucking
Yes.
blows up your shit.
I love it. I love when she comes to just clown on you.
She's not even feeling good right now, so you know
Aw.
she got like a little fever going.
Mm.
And last night she was like, "Don't kiss me, I'm sick," and I was like, "That ain't gonna stop nothing. Come to Papa." What?
Papa.
He was trying to give her some vitamin D, make her feel better.
I said, "I got them antibodies, girl."
Vitamin D is indeed good for the immune system, along with vitamin K.
C. He wanted to be a
COVID.
cunning linguist. Yeah.
Said, "I got those antibodies, and I'm trying to enter bodies." What?
So dumb. So
That's the
dumb.
same practical function as a virus.
She said, "Is your name Jimmy?" I said, "No, my name is COVID." Good. Sorry.
Dumb.
Yo, that'd be a fire ass fucking name.
COVID.
Fuck.
No,
I
bet you-
bet someone's naming their
bet.
child COVID within the last
No,
2 years.
With
I
a K.
guarantee you, there's going to be a kid named Covidius that's dropping this year.
Covita.
Yes.
That's, see, no, that sounds like some shit you for surely don't want to catch. Chlamydia?
No,
Excuse me.
Covidius.
Yeah, that shit
That
doesn't
new
sound like there's
variant.
an antibiotic for that.
The super STD.
Yeah.
That's that new variant for sure. That's the one that's dropping next month. Once everybody is like feeling real comfortable, they're like, "Oh shit, we haven't worn masks for months, and now we're going to pool parties, and then boom, Covidius drops, and everybody."
It's like a fucking
Covidius.
hybrid of like syphilis and COVID. Like,
Fuck.
That would be the worst STD ever. Like an
sounds
STD that
horrible.
gives you fevers and fucking makes you unable to breathe. Oh fuck, man! If that was an actual STD, nobody would fuck Raw Dog. I'm
I
convinced.
think people would still fuck.
I don't know
Raw Dog.
about that.
Don't
'cause
nobody
there's
scare nobody.
AIDS.
If HIV is
and
going
people
around and
still
they're
have
still
Yeah.
fucking
fucking
raw dogging
HIV
it.
is a thing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
People are
Thanks.
out here like, fuck it. If I get HIV, if I get COVID, that's what it is.
It is what it is.
Will.
That's
Running
my
with
path.
Right.
It feels like we're running with Covidius. So if that variant drops, I hope everybody knows this is going to become a clip, and I want you all to know that we came up with it first here on the
Yeah.
Sci-Fi Chronicles. Party of 5 episode 104, Covidius is dropping this summer, and
CDC
you don't
can give us our flowers.
don't be raw dogging nobody, all right? Because that's how you're going
No.
to catch.
But I mean,
You're gonna see that-
you're gonna see that name.
Basis, I mean,
You're gonna see that name on
fucking-
on Twilight somewhere. That's gonna be like someone's arch nemesis on Twilight. Covidius is gonna be a villain in a vampire movie.
Covidius definitely is the
Get
final
rid of
boss.
Yeah,
Man.
final boss for sure.
What are you guys the final boss of? Like, if you were the final boss of something specific, what would you be the final boss of, Stella?
These hoes.
Why'd you pick me
I
first?
literally, hey,
Going right,
Lucia,
left,
I was literally
right.
gonna say the same thing, but it was too easy.
I'll
there
take
you
these
said
hoes
it
for
for me.
1,000, Alex.
I'm the
These
boss
hoes.
of these hoes.
All right,
just
Spec.
said it.
What are you the final boss of?
Fuck everything I control, baby. Cash
Oh.
baby. If I touch it, I run it. You feel me?
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? Like real shit. Never be
What about
second when
you?
I'm number one, dog. You feel?
Man, I feel you. What about you, Lucho?
Just keeping it funky.
Oh shit! Funky fresh.
That's like a question that takes some thought, man. You kind of put
It
everybody
is.
on the
You
spot,
can't- you
so
can't-
it's like a cliche ass like answer.
Right.
You wanna get.
I just said
Oh,
the
I'm
first one that
sorry.
came to mind.
Yeah, exactly. I had said these hoes, and then like Lucho, me, and we were synonymous, and you know what I'm saying.
Yay.
Well, all right, Sonia, you've had a couple seconds here to think. What are you the final boss of?
I need more time.
Divorce.
Big divorce. Hey, I'm the final. I'm the Sephiroth of marriage, bitch.
I'm the final boss of the dad bods.
Oh no, I'm in a close second. You better watch out. And I ain't
Y'all
even
battling Leo? Y'all battling Leo for the title? Because didn't Leo DiCaprio or whatever his name was fucking come out like he was the dad bod fucking ambassador?
I feel like they all do once they're not training for a movie. Then we'll like catch a glimpse of them on some fucking yacht somewhere with dad bods wrecking hard.
Hey, you know, sometimes when you get caught slipping, you just gotta embrace it.
Hey, I'm a dad, and my bod don't look like that. Fuck out of here with all that dad bod.
I'm a mom, and my bod looks like that.
You're looking all slumped with a fucking bag of potatoes in my lap. No, I'm good, bro.
Somebody's thyroids operate functionally. Oh.
Must be nice to be God's favorite.
Do some jumping jacks out here, man. It's gonna do you right.
I can't do jumping jacks. I'll piss my pants.
I was doing running in place today.
Wait a minute. Of all things to do during
I've had two
jacks,
kids. You guys don't know.
You sprain your ankle. Your hip gets tight.
No, I'll piss
your
my pants.
abdominal gets tight. Yep. Fucking, you slap yourself in the face. You fucking pee.
I pee.
I respect honesty.
I jump. I pee. That's just
hey,
how
listen,
that goes.
I've been working out outside with my shirt off lately, right? And I was doing jumping jacks and jumping the rope and all that today. And then I looked in the mirror. So I had the shirt off, right? And then the only people that could see me is my immediate next door neighbor. And then when I saw myself in the mirror, or in the window rather, doing the jump rope, and I saw like the wiggly jigglies, I was like, oh shit, I better stop for the sake of my neighbor right now, because this ain't going good.
You got like a titty slapping.
Like, put it back on.
Jimmy's on TikTok right now. The neighbor's got a TikTok, and it's like, this is hashtag this is my neighbor.
He's all fucking zooming in on you, fucking doing jumping jacks.
They're at the headquarters of Ring, fucking making a TikTok clip with you right now, bro.
Yeah.
Your nipples going in your nose and shit.
Fucked up thing to just you're doom scrolling TikTok and you come across a video of you doing jumping jacks from like
I can't wait to find it.
The wiggly jiggly jimmily. What?
That would be fucked up. I would be
mortified.
Mortified.
Once again, that's final boss dad bod shit right there. You know?
No doubt.
Yeah, thanks, Beck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Final boss dad shit.
At least you own it.
Yeah.
I'm not here to report. I'm just here to support, dog. You feel me?
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
You're like the Barney Stinson of this place. Like you have like all your little like puns that you say. I love his spec.
Barney Stinson.
Picasso, I like it.
So if this is all right, so if this is the cast of How I Met Your Mother, who's everybody?
Spec is Barney for sure.
Yeah,
I Met Your Mother. Damn, you don't get no play though. That's terrible.
Stella and Jimmy are Lily and Marshall.
I don't know who that is. I don't watch How I Met Your Mother.
I don't know this cast either. Pretty good.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I know they call me somebody white.
Colby Smulders, Neil Patrick Harris, motherfucking Jason Segel, motherfucking
Allison
white girl.
Hannigan.
Yeah, white girl from American Pie.
Okay, so which one am I?
You're Allison Hannigan.
Oh, obviously.
And Jimmy is Marshall, who is Jason Segel, and they're married.
Hey.
Ew.
So you're
He's
Robin.
my podcast husband.
And you're Ted.
I'm Ted?
Yeah. He has to be Ted.
Ted's a clueless fucking moron.
You call me Neil Patrick Harris?
You be Robin. I'll be Ted. You're Robin.
Am I Neil Patrick Harris?
Like yes. He plays Barney Stinson. But he has all these little like sayings that he says all the time. That's like
he's got a plethora of catchphrases.
Yes, that's what it is. Catchphrase.
And he's like he makes the most money out of all of them, and he's a fucking player who can't.
He's the most ballinest player out of all of them.
Ballinest player.
Yeah, and his brother is Wayne Brady.
His gay black brother.
There's some accuracy in that, but I'm not gay.
Spec won't even play gay. Like he does not fuck around with that shit.
What? With what?
Like fucking around with the homies.
With my sexuality, we way past that stage. Like, and then honestly, and like keep it a stack. Like, so many people took the fun out of that shit.
Tell me about
like,
it.
People, like the world took the fun out of like just having fucking being able to tell jokes or clown or say certain shit. You know what I mean? And I think like it's to the point where even comedians are getting attacked by fucking people for their point of views. And even me, I was just listening to some shit today with Rude Jude, and he was just talking about how he was like, man, like I support everybody, but this shit's crazy. He was like, okay, right now for the next 5 minutes, I'm identifying as a woman. So you need to call me a woman because I identify as a woman. And after that, I won't identify as one anymore. And if you don't say that I'm a woman, then you're fucking tripping and you're wrong and all this other shit. But that's what we live under. So for me, it's like, if I can't really like engage how I want to, I'm gonna just fall back. I'm gonna keep quiet. I'm gonna just reserve my, you know what I'm saying? I'm not judgments, but I'm gonna reserve my jokes to people that actually know me and don't take funny shit as personal stuff. If I have friends that I can kind of like be brash and like kind of fucked up with, and like it's normalized with us, I'm not gonna do that with the rest of the world, because like most people don't get it. And honestly, I don't give a fuck about most of the world like that to care what they think. So to save everybody the problem, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm literally just gonna be like, yo, you know, because I don't have the time to dialogue with you and explain my position and arguing all that.
Right. Is that you protecting your energy?
Nah. That's a stupid fucking thing to say. I just hate people that say that shit. That's so corny. It's like we live under these catchphrase ass things. I'm protecting my energy. You figured that out at fucking 35? That ass, like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't protect your energy when you were 14, and some fools are like, hey, I'm gonna beat your ass because you fucking talking to my boyfriend or my girlfriend. Or you didn't protect your energy when like you were about to get kicked out your crib and you needed to get a job. Like, shut the fuck up with your energy being protected because you mad at some motherfucker. Like, fuck out of here. That shit is so corny. Like, I see through all of that shit. Like, you know, maybe it's because I'm like a little older and a little more aware now, or maybe it's because I chilled with older people when I was younger. But whatever it is, I don't fuck with it.
Did you guys see the article that says that the Adele is being accused of being transphobic because she said she loves being a woman?
Oh, we talked about this on ours, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
But it was relevant right now. So like,
no, yeah, for sure.
So there's an award.
That's crazy that she's like, who I should be
in the British Awards. They changed the name of the category. Instead of best female artist and best male artist to like best artist or some shit, right? They like took the gender out of it.
Right.
And when she accepted the award that she received, she said, you know, while she understands why they did that, right? She was trying to be, you know, PC and like
inclusive.
Yeah, inclusive. And she's like, I understand that. She's like, I do love being a female artist and a woman, you know, like, and you can't even say that. That's unreal. Like, she is a woman. Why can't she love being a woman? And why does that gotta be a fucking problem for people? Like, I don't understand that shit. It doesn't make fucking sense to me. Like,
no,
I don't see how you could like jump to that conclusion from her saying that. Like, I don't see where the fucking stepping stones led up to that shit. They're like, they don't exist to me. You literally had to fucking like, you know, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, fucking abracadabra ass motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy. Today I'm fucking John, tomorrow I'm Tina, and if you're Tina tomorrow and John today, I'm gonna find something wrong with you. Like, it's just so much like weird fucking lines that people cross and don't cross and scared to say and not scared to say. It's so confusing. It's like, bro, I might as well just mind my business. Like, straight up, because if you say something, you're offending somebody. If you don't say something, then you're not protecting people. If you protect people, then this other person's free speech is infringed upon. It's like, man, I don't have time for all of this like weird fucking, you know, manipulation of everybody to feel like they're on top. Like, it's a dub. I already deal with that in a racial microcosm. So to have to deal with gender and sexuality and free speech and free belief, it's a little extra. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like sometimes people go out of their own way just to take something in their ass, like that had nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? Like, you really wanted some shit to be about you, or you really want to be mad about something, or you really want to like have something, so you're creating something. And like that right there is like a perfect example of like, it had nothing to do with that shit. Like, she acknowledged like the awards and what they did with that, but like she can't also acknowledge that she is a female artist and she is happy that she's a woman. Like, what the fuck?
It's so weird.
Bro,
Like,
if
everyone
I
wants to be offended by
canceled-
everything.
Some people just thrive off of being miserable and like search for things to be upset about. And like a lot of people tend to be unknowingly self-righteous, like in the pursuit of like being a good person, to where they'll constantly point out inadequacies or fucking shit that they just disagree with or don't find as acceptable in other people, and fucking there's a lot of it is projection too. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. People who know me fucking know who I am. Anybody feels some type of way about it, they can go fuck themselves. The way I see it is fucking feelings ain't fucking real. So you feel something, okay, it ain't fucking forever. A lot of times we make ourselves feel a certain way. We give power away to fucking other people and to be able to, hold something over us. I don't give a fuck. You're feeling. I'm not hurting nobody. I'd never hurt nobody. I never fucking intentionally try to hurt anyone's feelings. But I'm for sure finna speak freely. Fucking, I didn't have fucking hundreds of years of my ancestors fucking being butchered alive, for having their culture, just so I could sit here and fucking try and conform to some shit that is mostly white people fucking pushing. So
yeah,
I hear that too. But I think the flip side of it is because I've dealt with that shit, I really feel what I need to be fighting for. I'm not gonna be fighting people about gender and sexuality. I don't care that much who you fuck or what you like to fuck, or
right,
like
right.
dogs, or, as long as you don't like kids, like I'm good. Like whatever the fuck you like whoever the fuck you like, just don't infringe upon my personal choice. If you clearly know that I'm not attracted to men or I'm not attracted to transgenders or whatever, don't play me like I am. Like other than that, like I don't have no problem with that. Like, just do you. The only thing that I have an issue with is like, if you see, like, I have a history with dealing with women and then you just come and try to shoot your shot, bruh, I'm not doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a boundary. But besides that, like, the only thing I really care about is like protecting kids and like making sure black folks ain't getting fucking hung still in 2022. And when I say black folks, that's people of color, because they use us for the barometer. Everybody else falls under it. You know what I'm saying? So like, welcome to being black for a minute. You feel me?
Speaking of colors, did everybody wear green today? Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody, by the way.
Oh my God, you reminded me. I have a cute little headband that has a little leprechaun hat on it. Oh, I have like teal underwear. Does that count?
I don't got it on me. I got it in me. It was sap.
You gotta show it. You gotta show
green.
it.
I got green shoes, some green military, green on my low cap.
Look at you.
Keep it a buck. I'm wearing all black everything. I for sure got nothing green.
I got Irish.
I got green on my scarlet.
I got green on my headphones. What's up?
Hey.
Green screen. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a green screen behind this. That counts.
I'm touching the green screen. I'm good. Nobody pinch me, please.
I don't have anything.
That's my mustache, by the way, just so.
Hey, Lucho, let me hold that hat.
Psych.
Let me just hold it.
What you thought this was?
Let me just hold it for a minute.
This is brand new. This is brand
Let me get that.
new. Gotta add to the collection.
I got 5 on it.
Were you about $49.99 short?
I'll pay you $1 a week.
Yeah.
For the
entire year.
She gonna get it next season.
I got you.
2024.
You're gonna fucking Venmo it. They're gonna take 0.15.
That would be the
I'll give you 5 for a down payment.
I just put 5,000 down on a car. You got me fucked up.
He need all this.
Just put on layaway.
So there were supposed to be snacks in this episode. Fuck. What? I'm sorry.
I'm right here.
Did you forget our names?
I'm right here.
Stella and Sonia were talking about. They're like. Fuck. What was y'all saying? Y'all said
we're gonna bring the snacks.
Yeah. Bring snacks. They didn't bring no snacks. And Jimmy, Stella said, "I'm the snack." And I started laughing.
What kind of snacks?
And then I was like, yo, I actually used that one time on a girl.
Oh yeah.
We were supposed to go out. I like canceled on her, and fucking, I was just like, fucking around with
That's
her,
fucked up.
trying to be funny and some shit. I mean, I had important shit to do. I didn't really know her like that. I'll keep it a buck. I wasn't lying to her. I was just like,
my bad. I'm sorry.
How come who can't ever be what?
I just had an ADHD moment right now. But I was like, how come she can't be like a Michelin 2-star? Why she got to be a snack though? Like we can't level up and get the whole, you feel me? The French course, like, you know what I mean? That's what we looking for, man.
I don't settle for less than 2 Michelin stars. Nah, but
I'm just tripping out because everybody kind of ran with that. And like the flip, like I always think about like, why you just this little small, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
yeah, I hear you.
Course it out, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the word that he chose was snacks. If he would have said like something else, you'd be like, oh, I'm a 5-course meal, baby. You know what I mean? Like people like, you know, like try to squeeze it and get in where you know.
No, I feel it.
Get where you fit in. Yeah, I feel it.
You know,
so basically,
I'm not rating on the
I'm
picnic.
edible. That's the point. I am edible.
I was curious.
What's crazy is this whole conversation spawned from something I should have explained 5 minutes ago.
I know. Do explain.
I feel stupid because like there's all this buildup and like the story is stupid as fuck. So basically, like I'm texting back and forth to her, like giving her real excuses as to why like we're not kicking it and all. It's like because she's like I want to go see a movie and all. It's like I would take you to a movie, but they don't allow snacks.
Oh my god!
She fucking was so mad. She was so mad.
She's like,
you can't bring your own snacks.
That was forbidden. I'm lactose intolerant. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, she still let me hit. So
there you go. Lord. She wasn't that mad.
Right.
No, I feel like I don't even think she wanted to see a movie. She honestly just wanted to hook. That's all we ever do is just hook up. Yeah.
Why do people pretend? Like, why can't you just say, hey, I want to fuck? Like, why do you have to do the whole small talk shit? Oh, let's hang out. Let's butter you up. We're not gonna watch the movie. We're not gonna, you know.
Yeah, you hear that, Bailey? You hear that, Miss? Oh, I'm just trying to. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to have. I'm just trying to keep it real with you. Like, okay, Bailey, you're gonna keep it real with me while you're fucking married and shit on the side. You're fucking married and you're fucking a cop and you're fucking me.
She's not listening to
come on now. Fuck out of here, Bailey.
Oh my god.
And then try to kick it and still try and kick it with me, bitch. You think you was gonna play this? You got me fucked up. She would get so mad. She would get so fucking mad because she used to call herself. She claimed herself as a man eater, and she just devours men. And I was like, bitch, okay. She could never hold my attention because she never had any. She wasn't had anything interesting. All she ever wanted to do was complain about her fucking husband, who I thought was her ex-husband, but it was her actual husband, and and then like complain about like her ex-boyfriends and shit. And I'd be like the nice guy, I'd be like, oh yeah, that fucking sucks, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we should go do some cool shit. And all she ever wanted to do is fuck. We did go to the Winchester house one time. That shit was boring as fuck because they were all boring. I was being all fun and shit. I was jumping on shit I wasn't supposed to, going underneath the fucking rope and shit. And everybody was like, stop. I'm like, we're having fun. We're fucked up. The fuck? Don't rain on my parade. Just because y'all had to pay 75 fucking bucks to walk through an old ass house. Fuck, what are they gonna do? Fucking sue me? I mean, fuck.
Kick you out? Like
I was walking through that house doing coke. I was like, yo, this shit was fucking crazy. And they're like doing construction on it. In my head, I'm just like, why are you guys doing construction on a house that was never fucking built properly in the fucking first place? You know this is counterproductive as fuck, right? In turn, you guys doing this construction is putting labor onto the fucking building, causing stress while you're adding additions onto a foundation that's already compromised from the fucking beginning. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow. This went from snacks to
damn, Bailey. You done fucked my guy up.
I know he's over here like venting.
He's on a hot one right now.
Is this fresh, Liz?
Bailey? What'd you do? You got her dickmatized. That's what happened. You gotta stop giving her the dick.
That story I told a while back about a girl that I was fucking, and she was like, "That's how that's how you make bitches crazy or something like that." That's her. She's Bailey. She's a crazy bitch.
Is she the one who bit your dick?
No.
Is that the
one that stared at you in the eyes?
No, this is the girl like never
that,
been.
by the way.
She
I
had
don't know
never
if you
had her
heard
eyes.
that,
What?
Spec. I didn't know if Spec knew that you
I
actually
don't.
like some teeth.
I mean, I heard.
Oh,
I
okay.
heard.
Yeah,
I heard
he's
when you
into
said
teeth.
that. That shit is that's a dub.
That's wild, right?
But
Ow.
to go to backtrack a little bit, which you asked about how come like guys just can't say as far as like sex it being like an upfront thing.
Well, I meant men and women.
Well,
but,
because I can just speak from the male gender as far as I think how perception works. In my experience, a big reason why I don't talk to women and preface it with a lot of sexual conversations is because most women say, hey, like every guy wants to fuck me, or most guys talk to me about sex, or they're all trying to get in my pants, and it's all that same yada, yada, yada. And clearly I am too, but I'm not going to spend my time talking about that because I have other qualities that are gonna make me want to fuck you, or you're gonna make yourself, you know what I'm saying? That are gonna have you attracted to me anyway, as opposed to like, yo, like let's hook up. So I think a lot of times because of the constructs we deal with, we have that. And then I think too, like if I just step up to a chick and I'm like, yo, like I don't even know, like in my mind how to like step to a girl and be like, yo,
hey girl,
I'm trying to smack. Nah, see, because that's a little too extra. But I would say something so cool though. Like I would, you feel me? But I don't even have time to think like that. I'm very like to me. So you know what I'm saying? I just look
one
at
of my go-tos is like complimenting a woman on her shoes because it's not too forward. It's like a little subtle compliment and shit. And women, most part, when they dress up, is they dress up to feel their best, and giving a small little compliment is just like affirmation. Like, you know what, I did dress good today. You know what I mean? Am I wrong, ladies?
I'm good at that. That's not hard to do, bro. Like,
because that's just mom, you got those little breadcrumbs to I'm trying to fuck.
Do you just have like? I think that that's normal chivalry though. Just like saying like, hey, you look good today, or like, oh, nice dress or whatever. But I've learned to stop doing that shit too. It's because you got a whole lot of entitled women who think that you're trying to fuck because you said something nice to them, and that's a dub. Right. Like, bro, like I said something nice to you. Your confidence is that low where you think that I'm pressing you.
Can I say something though here?
Cool.
So on that note, I am the kind of person who doesn't assume that because a guy's being nice to me or complimenting me or whatever, that they are interested for whatever reason. If they're just trying to fuck or if they're just like genuinely interested, whatever, right? But why do people around me, male, female, people you're dating, when a guy's nice to you, me or whatever, they're like, oh, they want this, and I'm like, I don't assume that. I'm like, oh, you're so blind, like how do you not see that? I'm like, because I don't fucking assume that everybody who's nice to me wants something, like
but that's their experiences that they're projecting to you. They're also living a vicarious lifestyle. Well, it's also a vicarious lifestyle where it's like, oh, fucking Michael Jordan. Like, if I were you, I would have scored 75 points type shit. So people see you and maybe see you as something that they're not, or they see something that, that they can't reach per se. And then from there, they start living through that lens of like, oh, like this person, they start examining you and now you're on a petri dish. And that's just some other shit with that anyway. That's a big reason why I just kind of like, just let the matrix fall into place, because a lot of time when you chasing shit, it already makes you a certain way. And then you don't even know what the circle of people you're dealing with are saying to that person to either fluff him or her up to create this reality about you. And now you got to like go through that. I got to fight for you and through your friends and all that. It's just too messy. Like this shit is too messy. Like, it's like too hard to communicate because everybody thinks that they're communicating. Like sometimes you got to shut the fuck up to communicate. Just be quiet and listen. That's communication too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listening to yourself, like, so I think that that's one of them things.
So, and then another thing on this topic as well. I know I asked that question, but I will say for me that like, even if you're like talking to somebody and you do want to fuck them or have sex with them, whatever, whatever you call it. I think that even so, like for me, when I'm talking to somebody, it's never like, oh, I'm just talking to you because I'm just trying to fuck you for a little bit and then move on.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like you always talk to somebody with the openness, like, oh, maybe this will turn into something, right? So like it's never coming from a, oh, I'm just trying to fuck you and then be on my way, like for me. And then getting to know somebody a little bit better, like before engaging in that act, I feel like the sex is always better, right? Like when you have some kind of connection or you know each other, you feel comfortable with each other, you know what I mean? There's at least a little bit of trust there, you know. I think those situations and those interactions always provide like the better experience, you know.
I agree.
If and when you get to there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't just trying to fuck some stranger girl and catch herpes. Like that's
right. That's the whole
real
problem for me. I'm too much of a hypochondriac for that.
Even beyond that, I just think that I'm a level. Like I've earned a lot of shit in my life, and I just think that like a lot of women out here be like, "Hey, I want this, and I want this, and I want this." It's like, yo, I am that. So I'm not just gonna like submit to some weak shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like straight up. And a lot of women play weak ass games. Like they want to bring you through all their trauma and tell you about all their last exes and how fucked up they are. And now you have to work through all of that bullshit to prove that you're worthy. Like it's fucking Super Mario Brothers or some shit. Like, nah. Like
you hear
that's
that, Bailey?
Like,
you hear that?
Leave that, let that shit go. Like if you are really like really care about your future and your present endeavors, stop talking about this other motherfucker to me. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck that he hurt you. Why are you talking to me if he hurt you and you still processing the fact that he hurt you? Why are you talking to me about it?
Yeah.
What the fuck I look like, Dr. Phil? Like you should be paying me for this conversation. Like I need some bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think like I have like a lot of, I won't say negative discourse, but I have a lot of real discourse with people because I don't have time to bullshit you. I'm gonna just tell you what it is. And like you could accept it or not accept it. And I think if more of us kind of dealt with each other just on that basic level, a lot of shit would just be out the way. Like simple. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with like more, you know, Libras, fucking Aquarius, like Capricorn. I don't know. There's like certain people that I fuck with that I could tell like they have that same thing that I have. It's like, yo, we don't even want to waste time with the buffering. We don't want to just do this bullshit. Like, let's get to it. Whatever it is. If we just gonna be homies, let's just be that. If we're gonna be married, let's just be that. But let's figure this out and let's be able to process that instead of this weird mysticism and shit. Like everybody's a fucking gypsy now.
When you come healed.
Not even that, but like learn to deal with your shit. Stop saying you got trauma. Like stop leaning on all of these catchphrases that keep you where you're at. How about that?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm fucking broken as fuck, but y'all not gonna know it if I'm in a relationship with you. Like, yo, you know what? My life is all fucked up. Da 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 da. Where you just looking at me like, God damn, like this is what I attracted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for real? Like I'm gonna be with this fool for the rest of my life, just complaining about his fucking. You know what I'm saying? His life, he ain't never fixed nothing, never even challenged himself. Like,
So how do you suggest people approach those conversations? Is it one of those things where like I think that sometimes people want to know what they're getting into and have like real conversations, but like language matters, right? So like instead of saying this is my trauma and I'm broken, like what would you suggest they say?
I think that early on in a relationship, you're going to get those kind of things, right? But I think in order to produce more productivity, you start eliminating certain things. Like if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend that says, hey, I'm trying, you want to remove that and say, hey, you're doing your best, you're doing your best, you're doing your best, and removing certain ways of language that are conducive to your relationship. Because now if we're talking to each other in a certain space, then you don't have to deal with all of this like hypothetical shit and leaning back on the prior and all that other stuff. Because truth be told, when you go to sleep at night, you're the only person with all those thoughts that you have. Even if you share them all with me, I'm not going to bed with those. I'm going to bed with what I got to deal with. So how I can deal with that better is by conversing with you better, learning and understanding and being taught how to deal with you better. Like, all right, cool. Like these things are your triggers. So let's not even focus on that. Like, what are the solutions? You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of relationships don't come into a solution-based space. It's always about what's wrong with me? Why am I hurt? Like, why am I damaged? Like, how can I be fixed? As opposed to like, I'm fucking dope. I'm great. All of this shit built me. You know what I'm saying? The diamond shit is real because like we all are diamonds. We all deal with pressure. We all deal with struggle. But I think we weaponize that shit and turn it into something that's like a mechanism to attract things, as opposed to like, yo, I know you deal with shit like I do. How we gonna get through this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just me though.
I dig it.
I like solutions, man. I like solutions.
I always tell people who complain to me about something, I always say, there are solutions to your problems. And I'm like, I don't know if, like, I feel like you're kind of like me on this one too, Spec. Like, if somebody says something to you, I automatically see like 5 options. And I'm like, okay, do you want to complain or do you want me to give you input?
Right.
Like, let me know how to respond to you right now. Like, what is it that you're looking for? Are you just trying to vent to me, or do you want me to give you a different perspective?
Yeah.
You know, like,
I'm not the friend to vent to. Like, I don't have any room for your venting. Because I'm not picking up my phone telling you about my daily bullshit. I think that's just out of respect to my friendships. Like, why am I just going to bring you down? And like, now I'm like getting off the phone, like, damn, the homie just got like the worst life. God damn. Like,
well,
you know,
some people's energy is really fucking heavy, you know, and like,
draining.
I think some people need to learn that about themselves and be more self-aware and like what they unload on people. Because I don't think that's fair. Like I want to be your friend, but like I think it's fucked up if you just want to constantly unload like heavy shit all the time. Like that sucks. Like I'm not here for that. I need to have the like I don't, and then you're the bad friend if you don't, whatever, right? Like I don't have the capacity to be your like dumping grounds. So you know, like, and it's not that I don't give a fuck about you. It's just like, let's be fair to everybody involved, right?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. I give a fuck about you, but I don't give a fuck about that. You put yourself in this situation, and now you whining to me about it like I'm supposed to be fucking Bruce Wayne and come through like, hey, bro, utility belt of fucking saviorism. Here you go. Let me just throw a whole bunch of shit out, and now it's all fixed. Hey, homie, shut the fuck up. I got my own shit going on. My dog is going through heat. He's fucking everything moving. That's way more of a problem than what you calling me about, wasting my time, you know? And that's being a good friend to me, because I think if you establish a space where your homies know, like, I can't come to him with that bullshit, it forces them to level up or to level off. And I'm cool with either one. If you want to level up with me, cool. If you don't want to fuck with me no more, it's all
I wish you the best.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, no hard feelings, but like this is a situation over here for greatness. I attract that shit. I understand that shit. Like, I don't want to just be around people that want to either bring everyone down or be so narcissistic that they don't realize that they got flaws and that those flaws help them like be better too. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? We all fucked up at something. So, you know what I mean? Walk hand in hand with the shit. What's up, Lucho? You over here smiling and shit. You feel me? What's up, baby?
I feel it. A lot of these motherfuckers fucking just merely adopted the darkness, but I was born in it. You feel
me? Okay. I feel you. Yeah, we in the light now, though. What's up, Jimmy? What's up? What's going on, bro? You buying a new gun or something online? What's popping, baby?
Are you finding new memes of us?
You watching some Canelo?
Yeah.
I'm just spectating.
Okay.
Are you finding more uncircumcised dicks for me?
No.
God, I hope not either.
Why not?
I was letting everybody get their shit off. It's good. Good
content.
It's dialogue.
So what's up? We got another topic. Or what's
sounds like I do. I
actually
Dylan. Yeah.
That's why I said that.
I spit hot fire.
I get it. I get it.
I have a few questions.
Okay.
Bring it to the table.
Bring it to the table. Yeah, I don't know if we've done these ones on this podcast before. I have a whole stack of cards that are from, this is a segment we used to call Let's Play a Game. Jimmy, do you remember?
I do, yeah. Let's play
Like Jigsaw?
Let's play, yeah.
Jigsaw, yeah.
Like Jigsaw.
So,
You want to play a game?
there are letters, like these are like multiple choice questions.
Okay.
But you have the option to elaborate on whatever you choose your answer to be, right?
I feel it.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you the question, and then I'm going to tell you what the options that were provided are. We ready? These are like relationship debate questions.
Okay.
What level of presence on social media do you think is necessary for a relationship? A, as much as possible. If you're proud, flaunt it. B, occasional good times, but that's it. C, just enough to make it clear that you're taken. Or D, out of sight, out of mind, no presence.
Who's going first?
Anybody?
I say C. Just let these hoes know what's up, because they're gonna suffer the consequences of their actions. I don't need to be like, have you seen this person, this missing child? I don't need to be posted on your gram like that and shit. You feel me? But like, you feel me? Like, when it's International Relationships Day, whatever the fuck it is, they got one for everything. You for sure you better be posting it. Me. It's gonna be ugly.
Me. I agree.
And and vice versa.
Well.
I probably post you more often than you's gonna post me. I'd be like, out here on the lake, cakey booties and everything. Right there. Like the next day, we over at the house. We about to go get some Mongolian barbecue over here on my boo. Dink. There it is. All right, we want to be a little more healthy. We got to go to Big H Deli. You feel me? We're gonna get some shawarmas, and we're gonna get some
and you're gonna post
chickpeas, and I'm gonna be like over here with chilling with mafioso. You feel me? El Tundra, bing, right there.
What about you, Spec?
I'm gonna take E.
E. Let's go. What's E?
E? You never had Molly before?
Oh my god.
I haven't actually.
No.
I don't fuck with pills.
E is mind your business, because I think, again, like, what the fuck people need to know who I'm dating, like where my dick's at, like why you tracking my penis, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And then also, as an artist, motherfuckers got life fucked up if you think I'm gonna date you and like be showing you off. So a whole bunch of thirsty ass rappers are following you in your inbox, harassing you, creating tension in my relationship, building insecurity in you, because you think that all these fools are hitting you up, that all these bitches are hitting me up, and it ain't the real. And just fuck that. So guess what? Everything that's personal and like love that I love and cherish is off the internet. You can see my dog. That's the only thing that I love and cherish that anyone will see. Kids, anything else, bro. That's for me. That's my happiness. That's my space. Why am I showing off to Instagram? So then we could break up, and then everybody's like, damn, what happened to her?
Right.
Because y'all motherfuckers want to show off and show a bunch of people who don't care about you, your man. Insecure as fuck. Leave me alone.
Or you just get one of your homegirls, you just post her, dead man switch right there. You catch all the phonies from the rip. See any of your boys go followers?
Trust me.
It's done. I don't even know her. Met her on Craigslist.
I have plenty of homegirls that have like 50 plus of my guy friends following them because they think that chick likes me and they think that they got a chance. So they like measuring up to the kid, but they're not even close to the. Come on, fam, just slow down, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We attract good things because we good things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't reach up when your arms are short. Like, just chill.
You can wear the shoes, but you can't feel them.
But yeah, my answer is E.
Gotcha.
Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy, go ahead.
Could you read me the options again? Actually, the whole.
Okay, what level of presence on social media do you think is necessary for a relationship? A, as much as possible. If you're proud, flaunt it. B, occasional good times, but that's it. C, just enough to make it clear that you're taken. Or D, out of sight, out of mind. E, mind your business.
And F, she ain't finna have no motherfucking social media.
That's cheating. That's cheating.
F finna.
Right. I want to say I like F because that's what I feel like everybody should do anyways. Is mind their own fucking business.
No,
I
that
don't.
was spec. That was E.
Oh, okay. Well, then I
F is she
E
ain't
as well.
finna have a social media.
I mean, I do that in my life as of now. You know, I don't post all the shit about my actual life and my family life and all those things. I really do keep all those things off the internet. Every once in a while, you might see something about my family on there, but I mean, there's no real reason for me to do that. And if you ever got to post something to make it clear that you're taken, that's some corny shit. I don't think you should ever have to post something to show that you're taken or anything along those lines. If that's the case, then I don't even want anything to do with that situation.
Yeah,
that's some old high school MySpace shit.
No, that's real. Like social media shouldn't be validating your happiness in your actual relationship.
And I feel like when people see, like, I feel like if you post your relationship, that's when motherfuckers try to come out the woodworks and like ruin it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, hey, I had a crush on you X amount of years ago. Like, okay, like, good for you. I don't know what the fuck to tell you about that. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck when you had a crush on me in middle school, motherfucker. Why are you talking to me? You didn't talk to me then. Don't talk to me now. Like, you can follow me on here, but we're not fucking friends. I don't know you. Like, why are you DMing me? Why are you DMing me right now? Because you saw a dude in my story? Like, I am friends with a lot of men. Like, fuck out of here. And you can play all you want, your little guessing game on if I'm fucking someone or if one of them is my dude. Like, have fun with that. Like, entertain yourself.
That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy. Right? GPS and some pussy you're not getting. That's
right. Trying to find the fucking Carfax report.
Crazy, bro. Like, I got fucking Find Her Vagina app on my iPhone and shit.
Right?
I'm just sitting here.
Oh my god.
That pussy need a background check.
How much of a loser are you, dog?
Like I'm not anti. Like, I'm on social media, right? Like, obviously we all are. We have like shit. And if I'm out with friends or whatever, like, I'll post a picture. It's not a big deal. But I'm not going to feel like the need or the pressure to be like, oh, since I'm out with, my guy, I got to post him to show people that I'm out with my guy. Like, that's never a thought that would ever cross my fucking mind.
Yeah, that crossed my mind. But I would
if he happens to be in a story, then he happens to be in a story. I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, this is my guy. It's just not necessary. Because people always try to fucking ruin shit when they see other people happy. Right. And I'm not playing with that.
I'll be doing it just to fuck with people sometimes. I'll be going out to eat with like one of my homegirls, and I'll just like
Bailey.
I'll like post my food, and like you'll see a woman's
hand,
and I'll just leave it
case,
at that.
No case.
We were like, hey,
pinky now.
Yeah, hey fool, who's that? Or like, so you got.
Yeah, people are nosy as fuck.
Yo, Lucho, I know you.
First of all, that's my sister.
Hey, Lucho, I know you dealt with this one in the music scene. I remember like back in the day, I would do shows and shit, and I would invite a lot of girls through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want no ugly bros coming through. I'm sorry if I'm ugly shaming you females out there, but some of y'all are ugly. That's just what it is, bro. It's balance. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I'm just real, like, you know what I'm saying?
Relate. I don't know.
But I would, invite like my pretty friends through, like, come pull up. And like, I'll be talking to girls, like, my friends in circles, and you have this hater ass dude that'll come up and be like, hey dog, you got all the girls, huh? Like, and just annoying. Say that little weird, like, hater ass shit. Is like, nah, I actually got a girlfriend. She's right there. You want to go say what's up to her?
Yeah.
You feel me? And then fools will be like, oh, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, you're that weak, bro, where you just gotta hate because you don't have no kind of pull, like, whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? You can't even have like your platonic friends come and pull up deep for you. Like, you're weak, bro. You're super weak. And you know what I mean? And it's just, them cockfest parties. So when you're different and you're used to like women being around you that look good, that carry themselves a certain way, talk a certain way, have a certain level of intellect, that shit is normalized. It's normalized to be around pretty girls. My aunts were all beautiful. My mom was fucking beautiful. Like I grew up in a beautiful family of women. So like, why am I going to be like trying to holler at a duck or being like, I'm just being real, or like attracting that? Like I want my circle to be nice things, a nice car, some nice gear, some nice friends. Like, why not? Like, what's wrong with that? Like,
and I think too that your perspective with that, like, it sounds like you have the general respect for women, like as people. So like, not every fucking chick you have around you, you're like sexualizing like some of these fucking weak ass people. You know what I mean? Like everything's always about sex with some people. And it's like, bro, like, why can't I just have pretty friends who are smart and like contribute to conversations and just like good people around me without you having to fucking sexualize everything?
That part.
You know? And
that's just because a lot of people look at other people's bodies and then they create these weird jealousies and fetishes about them. And that's a whole nother little splinter, you know, but hey, level up.
And then they get mad when people don't live up to the expectations of them that they didn't know existed.
Entitlement.
Yeah.
Come on, we rolling with it. You feel me? Left and right. You know what I'm saying? Wang, wang.
Okay. You know you guys ready for the next one? Is there anything anybody else wants to contribute
to? Question number 2.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Okay, you ready? There's only two options for a response. Well,
is it acceptable to go ass to mouth?
Oh God!
I think people do, right?
You gotta clean the chute, bro.
When are two people officially in a relationship?
Tell me why I knew this was coming. Is the day they start fucking or the day they make it official?
A, when there's a verbal commitment to be romantic partners. Or B, when there's a marriage license and they've exchanged vows before God.
Well, damn.
C, when your dick is inside of her and you say, I want you to be my girlfriend.
Oh, shit. That's fucking... How would you feel, Sonia, if a guy...
I say D, when you have your dick inside of her and she says, come in me.
Damn, I'm in a lot of relationships. I'm just kidding.
We outside. We are outside in 2022.
I'm just kidding.
She's divorced as fuck, by the way.
Hey, look, she quiet, but as soon as she get lit, she lit.
You know what I'm saying?
Look.
All right, I'll answer this, and then I have to. Sadly enough, I have to leave after this. But I think it's when sometimes it's just an unspoken thing. You know what I mean? It's not so much an agreement or a deal. It's more of a feeling that you both mutually have. And then,
but how do you know you have it if it's unspoken? There's some people who is like, if it's not spoken, they don't think that they're in one, and they go and behave as such.
Honestly, sometimes you can just tell. Like the only real relationship that I had, we had been seeing each other for like 6 months. We hooked up in Disneyland, and we had just started seeing each other for like 6 months, and then we became like official, like the day after Thanksgiving. But like it was always like from the beginning, it was always like we're in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like it's even like it was like a year later from us hooking up, and we had talked about like, oh, we've been together a year now. Like, oh yeah, and we're like, oh wait, it's actually only been like 6 months because we didn't start officially dating until like back in November. But like from the jump, it was like it was an unspoken thing. We both just knew that we were committed to each other. And
I think that happens sometimes for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I have to go.
Bye.
Bye, you beautiful people.
Peace, my guy.
Everybody be safe.
Astral travel well for me, my guy.
Let me get that hat though.
And you? Well, okay, so they said if
I was joking.
I know.
I was joking.
But how would you feel if a guy said that to you, like mid penetration?
I think I would be like, okay, thanks, get off me now.
It would totally like
it would like change like the mood, like you lost my concentration now. Like
yeah, it would take the focus off the deed for sure.
Yeah.
So
interesting. But I guess I don't know. If you were like really feeling the guy, then you'd be like, okay, and then like go even harder, you know?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people say things during sex that they don't
But they don't mean. I agree.
Like what?
Like I love you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty common one.
Mm-hmm.
That's an L. I mean, you know what though? I think there's a
unless when they're saying that, does that fucking mean it if they're doing that during the act? Because I don't always think that that's true.
I don't think it's true either.
I think that there's levels of love. I think that there's physical love. There's fucking carnal and like that primal love. I think that there's a more sophisticated, well thought out type of love. I think love has different spaces, you know. So I think in a physical space where people are very connected, there's that opening of like, fuck, dude, like I love you, like this moment of like, wow, like
I love this.
We are in
in
each other right now. Wow, this is like, you know, and it inspires that. And I think maybe love is just a word, you know, that kind of feels that. But there's definitely a deep level of interlocking intimacy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you're having sex with this person. And if you like this person or bond with this person and have built all these other things, like what you said, like how sex will be better, building and developing conversations and a connection. So now when you build and develop that conversation with your bodies, you're going to get that kind of final stage of like, oh shit, like all of these other things mesh and we sexually like connect too. This is lit. You know what I mean? So I was joking when I said that, but I think that there is some truth in that too, because I think that a lot of people kind of recognize that a little bit differently as opposed to separating that from the entire value of love. You know, there's just one part of that concept.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Jimmy, are you just on the channel but working or something? Because you haven't been saying jack shit. Or even looking at the conversation.
I never answered, by the way, either. So yeah.
Who didn't?
I never answered.
I didn't either.
Oh, answer.
Yeah. No, go Sonia.
No, good. I'd rather Jimmy go. He hasn't said anything.
Yeah, Jimmy go.
Yeah, Jimmy. What's your answer? Were you even fucking listening?
Not really.
Can you repeat the question?
Repeat the question.
Are you here with me, Jimmy?
I'm asking you to repeat the question. It was about when it becomes official, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Repeat
is it when there's a verbal commitment to be romantic partners, or is it when there's a marriage license?
I mean, I don't think it has to be a marriage license. No way. It could be a verbal thing. It could be like a commitment or just something that you both have with each other, like an agreement. You know, it has to be spoken of. There's got to be some kind of communication and agreement. That's when it's official.
Sonia?
I agree with that. I don't like to ride on assumptions. So it's like either we are or we aren't. But like, let's have this conversation. Let's be adults about it, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Spectacular?
Yeah, marriage is kind of a reach because some people may not believe in that. But I do think that there is a certain level that you have to like have an understanding, like, yo, like, you know, I fuck with you, you fuck with me. Where are we at with this? Like, we gonna level up together? Or are we just gonna kind of kick it and you still looking? You know what I mean? Like, you know, just to check the temperature. I don't think necessarily a big in-depth conversation about a relationship happens for me per se if I'm spending time with this person and they feel and value my interest. And if I'm like, yo, let's chill. All right, cool, let's hang out. And we just kind of build a consistency of us doing that. And it's not pressure and all these other things. Then you kind of know, like, okay, like this person is fitting my space. Yo, you know what? I like you. Like, I want to wife you. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to be, you know, my other half. What's up? Like, you know, and then you just kind of have that and then it's there. So I think it's, partly a conversation, but you have the conversation based on the energy and the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the actions behind it. Like,
for sure.
Like if you're not actually showing me the same energy that I'm putting in, then obviously in my mind you're not interested in moving the way that I'm trying to move with you, and
Yeah,
that's fine. But let's just stop it where it's at, right? Like let's quit kicking the can down the road.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I agree. 100% agree. Jimmy, are you with us?
Yeah, no, I'm listening. What? What?
Okay, here's a lighter one. A girl says she's hungry while cuddling. The guy should do what? A, play sleep because that's not his problem.
Play sleep.
B, recognize a red flag that she's so needy. C, get up and see what she has to make. Oh, so you're at her house now.
Oh, yeah, her crib?
Right.
Tell her he's hungry too, so that the ball is now in her court. I feel like all of these responses suck so bad. And I chose this question because I am notoriously the chick that, like, if I'm hanging out with a guy, I am like a couple of hours in, like it's probably fucking midnight and I'm hungry, like stomach growling hungry. And it's midnight. Like, I'm not going to go fucking eat something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to go out to eat. There's not a whole lot of places. There's nothing that I really want to put in my body that's open at midnight.
Right.
Like, let's keep it real. Like, what's open at midnight that I really am like super down to put in my body? Not a whole lot, if anything at all, to be honest. Maybe some Mexican food, like a, taco shop or something. But, yeah. I think this is a question for the guys.
I agree.
So,
what you got, Spec?
Yo, if you got that weak dick, you got to put her to sleep. She ain't even gonna ask me to eat. She's gonna be knocked out to the morning, girl. She's talking about.
What if this is pre-dick? Like y'all haven't fucked yet.
I mean,
Uber Eats.
Well, then we probably would have ate. We probably would have ate then, like at 7 or 8 o'clock. Then you know what I'm saying. And if her metabolism is that fast where she got to eat every 4 hours and she ain't taking shit yet, then bruh, there's a whole lot of other questions I got.
I am always fucking hungry. So
no, I'm just saying, like, I think the food thing is it's interesting because usually if I'm in a relationship with someone, they're going to ask me what I want because I'm very picky. So they'll be like, hey, what do you want to eat? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, all right, I'll make this, or I want this because, and then like the girl that I date or like or whatever kind of fits in because she knows, like, I'm super picky, you know what I mean? But I'm also open. So for me, I think that in all seriousness, like, you got to make sure that they fed, man. You know what I mean? Like if she's hungry, make sure she got some food in her stomach. And for me, I love food. So to feed somebody is great. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I like to feed people. Yeah. That's like one of the, like,
That's a love language for me.
It is a love language. Like, I don't buy gifts, like at a big, like, I mean, I do here and there, like little thoughtful things like that. It's not something you're going to be like, hey, I like these things, right? And I'm not going to probably get you those things. I'm going to get you the little things that like you've mentioned you might need or something, and I come across it type of shit. But I will buy some food or cook for you. Like, I like to feed people. Like, that's something I do like to do. That's one of them things. One of them ways that I care about you is I'll feed you.
I'm always hungry, so it's like, don't tempt me with a good time. On the way. What you want? Applebee's? Denny's?
I'm literally looking up food as we're talking right now. Like
DoorDash.
Grubhub.
Dior de Chez. Dior de Chez. Another thing I was going to say on that food topic, though, what I hate to do though is like go out to eat with a guy and like you're like fucking full and like then go hang out and kick it afterwards and then they like are trying to get frisky with you. Like I'm not gonna fuck you on a full stomach.
Yeah.
Like if we're gonna have sex, it's got to be before we go out to eat.
Right. You might put me in the wrong position. I'm gonna fart. We both gonna be mad.
It gets real in them sheets.
It does. Like
I had a chick back in the day that she used to come from out of town to come visit me, and every time she came, we had a routine. We would go to Wingstop, get some lemon pepper wings because it was her thing. She didn't have Wingstop where she lived. We would go back to my house and we would get it cracking every single time, and it happened probably like a good 5 times. Wingstop, fuck. Wingstop, fuck. Every single time. It was fucking awesome.
Well, okay, so like there's a lot of reasons, right? I don't want to fuck on a full stomach. I'm not flexible and shit when I'm like full and I'm just not feeling it. Like I'm full, don't fucking touch me. But depending on what you eat, like your breath might be fucking kicking with some garlic or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to make out with you when I have garlic or onion breath. Like that's not sexy to me. Like I want to smell good. I want to feel good. All these things if I'm going to be concentrating on the deed. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
So if I'm hungry at somebody's house or my own house at that point in the hangout, I'll eat something light. Like I like to keep bananas on hand because I know that's something that's not going to fill me up. It's going to like satisfy that like hunger and it's going to hold me over till the morning. You know what I mean? I think a banana is a good thing to keep for that.
There you go. Yeah. Just give your girl some fruit.
Give your girl some fruit. That's a win. That is a win for sure.
Nuts and fruit.
Or some flan in the middle of the night.
That'll have me farting though. That milk. Don't give me the flan. Don't give me no lactose. You'll be mad.
Y'all heard it out there, fellas.
Keep it 100. Don't give me no milk.
Giving her no flan.
Don't give me no milk.
You need some milk.
Only if it's almond.
Almond or oat.
Some oat milk flan.
Yeah. So I'm sure they have that.
Maybe.
I'm sure some vegan place did it. I don't know. I'm not that familiar. So, well, should we call it a night? Jimmy's not really participating a whole lot.
Dunzo with us.
Jimmy's whack tonight.
Looks like he's watching Street Fighter or something.
I know. He's like
watching Power Rangers.
It's Mortal Kombat.
He's on fucking Pornhub.
Jay, background.
So whack. Okay, well, I think we should call it a night then.
I think we're good here.
We're good.
All right, everybody. Peace, love, prosperity. We up out of here. Boom, boom, boom.